First ball has gone to the boundary for a 4. Welcome to the final of the Welspun Premier League 2026. Proves to be an exciting finals. First ball was wrapped on the pads. Fine leg couldn't get to it. So wide given by the umpire. He'll have to bowl that again. Uppishly played straight to the fielder. Good running between the wickets. First runs on the board with the bat. Manish Ambavne off the mark, gets Omkar Patil on strike. Watchfully played again. That's good running between the wickets. Shrima is bowling on the pads. He's attacking the stumps. Batsman taking advantage of the same. This one nicely bowled. He had to play that defensively. Dot ball to Shrima. 7 runs on the board. Well, earlier today, Lethal Weapons won the toss and opted to field. So here they are, taking the field in yellow. Nicely bowled, tried to cut that. Didn't get enough bat on it, but that'll be a single nonetheless. Good throw back to the bowler. One more delivery to go. Nicely played. Is that in the gap? Yes, it is. Running away towards the boundary. Is that going to be cut off? Yes, but that'll be 2 runs to Omkar Patil. And an excellent way to end the over. 10 for no loss after 1 over. Sagar to bowl the second over. And he's got him. Clean bowl. The first wicket falls for the fearless fighter. First ball by Sagar. What a delivery. They're sticking to their plans. Lethal Weapons. They're attacking the stumps. That's exactly what's happening, and the first wicket falls after a good first over for the Fearless Fighters. Amit Dive is the new batter to play on number 3 position. He joins Omkar. Coming round the wicket and called wide straight away. So left hand, right hand combination at play, and you will see a lot of adjustments in the field positioning. They have a third man for the left-hander. Play and a miss. Dot ball. Slight change in the field now. A slip comes in. Wide slip there. Another play and a miss. Getting some good pace off the wicket. Sagar Navgane. So it's turned out to be an excellent over. Foolish delivery, hit straight back at the bowler, good fielding. Another dot ball for Sagar. So Sagar's bowled 3 deliveries, and Amit Dive is yet to get off the mark. Another change in the field. Fine-ish gully comes in. It's actually a short third. That's going to be called wide again by the umpire. 2 wides in this over. Nothing from the bat yet. A little bit of statistics for everybody watching. In the last 10 matches, the average first inning score has been 136 on this ground. So a little perspective of things to come. The foolish delivery driven beautifully by Amit Dive. Is that going to go to the boundary? Yes, it does. Boundary to start off his innings for Amit. Fearless Fighters on 15 now in the second over. Sagar is changing his side. He's coming over the wicket. That's another wide down the leg side. It's a third wide in the over for Sagar. He's had a fantastic over otherwise. That's going to be wide and buys. This is not turning out to be the first over Sagar would have hoped for. And the lethal weapons. It's a wide and buys. So 5 runs added to the total. Fearless Fighters now on 21 for 1. One more delivery to go. So they're batting with a good current run rate of 11.45. Here's the replay for you. Very wide and a little far away from the keeper as well. No chance there. No touch of the glove either. Straight 4 extra runs. Change of side again. Very low that was. Almost taken. The straightish fielder right for that. And a great effort there inside the circle. Can call it a half chance. Take a look at that replay. This one coming round the wicket, bowling full. Going straight. Where's that going? Oh, just inches away there. That's a nice replay to watch. Good camera work. Exciting times here at the Welspun Premier League 26. 2 overs down. Fearless Fighters put into bat by the lethal weapons. 22 for 1. Nicely bowled and nicely driven by Amit. And are they going to run a couple? No, the umpire signals it's a boundary. So the timing on that beautiful. Starts off the over positively with another boundary. Races on to 9 runs. 2 boundaries in that, so he's taken his time. Another one, bowl full, played uppishly into the gap, pursued by the fielder. Good fielding, cut off 4 runs for his team. But the batters managed to. Amit Dive displaying some good flow here. Anything bowled full, he's really gone for it outside the off stump. Bowled slightly wide and short. He's left that alone. There is a short third man place. Number 27 Vaibhav is there for that wide slash just in case Amit tries to go over the slip cordon. Shrima now. Player on the pads. Shot square leg will stop that. Slight change in the field now for Omkar Patil. Can bowled on the stumps. It's going down. Immediately signaled by the umpire, but good bowling here. He's got a field set for the leg side. They have a mid-off, shot mid wicket, a shot square leg, and a shot fine. So nicely bowled. Another dot ball. So the end of 3 overs, Fearless Fighters at 29 for 1. Current run rate just below 10 runs an over, so it's a good start considering the fact that they've lost the toss and have been put into bat. Same story as the last over. Ball drifting down the leg side. No chance for the wicketkeeper. No chance for the fielder inside the circle. And 5 runs gifted to Fearless Fighters. Score moves on to 34 for 1 after 3 overs. 14 extras have been conceded. It's nicely played. It's in the gap, and that's probably going for 4. It is, as signaled by the umpire. Excellent. Look at that. Half volley. He's played that on the leg side. Very little chance for mid-on to do anything. He almost reached out to that, but the ball was quicker than him. What a great start to the over. Just the 1 ball and 9 runs conceded. 38 for 1. Fearless Fighters. It's not just the brilliant batting by Amit. There's also been some help by the bowlers initially, with the ball swinging a little too much, conceding those extras that have gone to the boundary for 5 runs. So the Fearless Fighters will take it nonetheless. This one's outside the off stump, short and wide and left alone by Amit. He knows these are easy runs his team is getting. Keeper and the fielder there having a small chat with the bowler. I think anything full is bound to be disappearing to the boundary line, but we'll have to wait and watch. Beautiful shot there. Another full delivery played straight down the ground. There is a long off. We'll cut that to just 1 run. So Omkar Patil, right hand bat, back on strike. He's barely had some strike in the last 3.5 overs. Just the 4 deliveries faced by him. And 2 runs to him. He's happy at the other end, looking at his partner stroke it beautifully. Wild swing there on the offside, no footwork, dot ball. Shot played late, straight to the fielder, good fielding. Good backing, good cricket all round. 1 run added to the score. Score moves on to 41. 2 more deliveries to go in the 4th over. So the current run rate is upwards of 11 runs an over. Fearless Fighters will be very happy with that. That's played high in the air. Where's that going? Almost falls short of the fielder. And the batters manage 2 runs. Anything full or half volley, Amit Dive is really going after it. Could have wished to time that a little better there, but still in no man's land, so he won't be bothered by that too much. Another full delivery. This time it's going to be a dot ball. A dot to end the over. 43 for 1, the Fearless Fighters. Cruising along nicely at 10.75 runs an over. Start to the 5th. That one's on the pads. Throw at the stumps. Almost an opportunity. It's a dot ball. It's going down the leg side there. Gets Amit back on strike. There's been a change in the bowling. Shadab comes in for the Lethal Weapons to bowl the 5th over. It's an excellent shot. He's flared that on the offside. 2 bounces straight to the fielder. And good throw back to the keeper. Ensured that the batters are restricted to just the 1 run. And that was a blazing shot on the offside by Amit Dive. Nicely bowled, slightly back of the length, and try to muscle that on the offside, missing out in the bargain. It's a dot ball. Foolish delivery, again a play and a miss. It was almost a wide-ish Yorker there. Small chat in the middle by the batters. Been 1 more delivery to go. It's been a tidy over so far. Nicely bowled and nicely fielded of his own bowling. One more delivery to go. 45 for 1, Fearless Fighter. Missed a step there. He'll pull that again, but it's been an excellent over. Just the 1 run conceded of 5 deliveries. Shot again on the pads, and another dot ball to end the over. An excellent one by Shadab, one of the best they've bowled, and gets them right back into the match. 45 for 1 after 5. Last over of the power play. Tosif to bowl. Starts off with a wide. Tawfiq Sheikh bowling over the wicket to the left-hander. It was short, and that held its line. He navigated that fairly easily to get off strike and take that quick single inside the circle. The fearless fighters now, after off to a good start, they're suddenly having a few dot balls. That stayed low, it's going down, and another dot ball. It's Omkar Patil here, batting on 3 from 12 deliveries. It's yet to find the boundary that could give him more confidence. Lethal weapon bowlers are more than happy to keep him on strike, so there's some kind of strategy happening there for the right-hander. That's a nice shot, and that's gone in the gap. That's going to be the first boundary for Omkar. We just spoke about it. It was on the cards. Looking at the replay, this was a wide-ish delivery and quite full. Just went for the slash, and that went wide of backward point. Straight to the boundary for 4. Third man couldn't do much. It's going to be another single. .50 comes up in the 6th over now for the fearless fighters. It's been a good start. Projected score looks at 184. Couldn't time it as much as he would have liked. Will be a single nonetheless for Amit. This Omkar who will face the final delivery from Tawfiq. It's another dot ball to end the over. So the fearless fighters, after putting to bat first, are 53 for 1 after 6 overs. A good healthy current run rate of 8.8. And look pretty good, set up for a decently big total. We'll have to wait and watch how the match goes. And is there going to be another change in the bowling? There is. With Shadab, who continues. Excellent delivery. And tried to cut that. Was very close to his body. And starts off with the dot ball. He's gained some confidence with the first ball bowled as a dot. Another excellent delivery. This time he went for a wide hit down on the leg side. There's a big heave. Missed it completely. Another dot ball. Shadab has been very economical. This one was bowled short but stayed low. Another dot ball. So dealing in dot balls and bringing his team back on track, restricting the free-flowing batting that Amit Dave displayed earlier on in his innings. That's going to be called a wide. I think he tried a little bit of change of pace. Missed out on the line there. There's a big wide outside the off stump. That's 4 leg byes. Lucky to be on the batting side and really unfortunate for Shadab. No mistake of his. He's had some fantastic figures. 1.4. Here's the replay that was bowled at the pads. Just flicked the pads on the way. Straight to the boundary. No cover there. Another play and a miss. Another dot ball. Shadab is bowling some diamonds here. First up for his team. He's just conceded the 2 runs of 2 overs that he's bowled. Just 1 to go in the second. Foolish delivery, driven beautifully. Looking for 2. Yes is the call. Right, that's some good fielding. And 2 runs to end the 7th over. The Fearless Fighters are 60 for 1. I think it's quite commendable the way Shadab has bowled. He's brought his team straight back into the match. When he came to bowl the 5th, the current run rate was around 11 runs an over. It's now dropped to around about 8.5. So it's an excellent work there by the lethal weapon bowlers, the first change bowlers. Starts off with a single, Tawfiq. It's Amit Dave back on strike. You're going to see a lot of these change in field positions thanks to the left hand right hand combination. It's nicely fielded. Throw at the stumps. It's not out called by the umpire, so good bit of fielding there. Split second miss in clutching the ball and throwing it back to the wicket keeper. Good effort nonetheless. But Omkar had made his ground. Another player miss. That one was bowled slightly short. He went for a really big hit over mid-wicket, missing it completely. Good bit of bowling here by Tawfiq. It's a wide call by the umpire. He'll be disappointed with himself, Tawfiq. Foolish delivery by Omkar, smash back straight at the bowler, and it's going to be a single. Short and tried to cut that away. Faint appeal for caught behind. Dot ball to Amit. Amit moves on to 25. Flicked away nicely to square leg, straight to the fielder and throw back to the wicket keeper. It's going to be a single to end the over. It's 65 for 1 after 8 overs. There's a change in the bowling. Akshay Kamble comes to bowl. Told he bowls leg break. So what started off as a good blazing start and sort of put a little bit of a mini break on it, because the 4 overs between Shadab and Tawfiq Sheikh have gone for only 17 runs. And there were a few leg byes there, but surely less than 6 runs an over if you put the both together. So good effort by the bowlers to bring their team back into the match. And the fearless fighters are batting at 8.13 runs an over. Here's Akshay. My bad, Akshay is bowling medium pace. And a beautiful shot. It's straight down the ground. Where's that going? Into the trees. That's the first 6 of the match from the bat of Amit Deve. Look at this foolish delivery. He got the elevation he needed and struck that straight over long off for a big 6. Amit into the 30s. Much needed there is everyone's requested to please see the call of the umpire before you enter the field. They're looking out for a new ball. It's making the groundsman get them a new set of balls. That's a replay. That's the initial boundaries from the bat of Amit. This is another one. The same region going to the boundary. Had an excellent start. A few buys that were given away. This one on the leg side. This one was the square drive by Omkar, his only boundary. That one was the 6. It's a lovely shot into the trees, will give him a lot of confidence. That shot's been the reason why we are on a little break there. So trying to get the right ball, a 10-year-old, 8-over-old ball. And we're back after the break. Akshay to continue to bowl to Amit. It is 6 of the last ball. Short ball, didn't get it. The meat of the bat got it very high on it. No timing there, but just a single to long on. Omkar Patil batting on 10 runs from 18 deliveries. His partner at the other end batting on 33. Foolish delivery, nicely played. Straight to the fielder again. And a single to rotate the strike. Is and he's bowled him. That's the wicket they needed. The danger man up with the way out for 33. Akshay Kamble banging it into the wicket, aiming the stumps. Amit trying to pull that, but it was a little too low to be pulled and gets castled. We'll take a look at the replay. There he comes steaming in. And he missed the line completely there. Was hit between off and middle stump. And the second wicket falls for the fearless fighters. Their set batsman has to take a walk back at the pavilion. So Ganesh is the new batter in, left-hander replacing left-hander. Akshay Kamble on a high. Oh, that's edged and straight to third man. Gets off the mark with an edge. Lucky there not to have someone fielding short. But a successful over for Akshay Kamble comes to an end. Fearless fighters 74 for 2 now after 9 overs. Still having a healthy run rate of upwards of 8 runs an over. The set batter Omkar Patil still there. So Shadab, who's bowled brilliantly, 2 overs, none for 4, is back into the attack. He tries to pull that. No, that's wide. And another extra run. So the last partnership was almost 60 runs. Something that the fearless fighters would be very proud of. It's Omkar Patil, who's held his ground. He's still there. He's taken strike now. Shadab coming over the wicket. And he's bowled it short. So I think the entire match, what we've seen is them bowling a little short to Omkar. Was a little outside the off stump. There's little to no footwork there to put it away, so getting the dot balls. Another one, another play and a miss. And Shadab, who's been quite accurate in his bowling, is getting the right line and length to bowl to Omkar. 2 dot balls on the trot. Steps out, big outside edge. We'll wait for the signal from the umpire. It's just the 2 runs. That landed short but stayed very low. Unfortunate there for Omkar. It's not his mistake, but will be a dot ball nonetheless. That's hit high in the air. Was that going? Is it in the gap? Just the 1 run to Omkar. He's trying to free his arms now. Omkar Patil. You can see the intentions come ahead. Very played late and gets the single to end the over. So 6 runs from that. Shadab over, still excellent figures. 3 overs, none for 10. While the fearless fighters, after being put into bat at the halfway stage, are 80 for 2 after 10 overs. Shrima back into the attack. Low full toss, smashed straight down the ground. That's going to go to the mid-wicket boundary for 4. What a start this is. Change of ends. Is it going to be a change of luck for Omkar Patil and the fearless fighters? Can they free their arms? Back to the match. And that's played full and 2 bounces, but there's long off there. We'll cut it off to a single. Making his intentions very clear. Omkar Patil hit that uppishly, but there was cover. Pulled that on his pads, looked for that big shot over mid wicket, missing it completely. Will be a dot ball. Played late, it's into the gap. Are they going to look for 2? Yes, they do. That's nicely placed by Ganesh. Comfortable 2 runs for the fearless fighters. Nicely bowled and straight to the fielder. Quick running between the wickets. It's an excellent call by Omkar. Little bit of a hesitation from Ganesh, but they managed to complete that single, and they're 89 for 2 after 11 overs. So change in the bowling. Now Dhananjay Mishra comes into bowl. Left armour to another left armour, Ganesh, who's off to a decent start. Not a flyer, but 6 runs from 6 deliveries for Ganesh. Played uppishly and missed it completely. What an opportunity gone down for Dhananjay Mishra. Oh, that was straight to the fielder, and it's a legit drop catch. Lucky life for Ganesh as he survives. 90 for 2 in the 12th over. Dhananjay bowling round the wicket. And almost got his man there. That was nicely bowled. Again, Omkar looking for that big shot. Ball spun a bit, missed it completely. We'll have to wait and watch what happens. Another foolishly play that's flicked on the leg side, and that looks like it's gone for 6. This one was on the pads, and he's picked that one up beautifully. Look at the timing of that bat. Flies over the boundary for 6 runs. Score moves on to 96 for 2. Oh, that's nicely bowled. This time bowled slightly back of a length and with some flight. Oh, it's nicely bowled. Another dot ball for Dhananjay Mishra. Just that 1-6 in the over and a single, so he's been pretty tidy as far as the lethal weapons are concerned. Played it full. Where's that going? That's gone for another flat 6. Excellent batting there by Omkar. Making a little room for himself and heaving that straight down the ground. Oh, he got really nicely to the pitch of the ball. 2 sixes in this over for Omkar. As the fearless fighters cross the 3-figure mark in style, they are 102 for 2 at the end of the 12th over. So the run rate has also gone up to around 8.5. Tawfiq Sheikh comes back to bowl. He'll be bowling his third from the pavilion end. And he's bowled him. He's got a wicket. Oh, what a wicket that is. Ganesh trying to sweep that ball. Missing it completely. Missing the line completely. That's probably not the ball. Not the shot you have to play for that. The third wicket falls. Look at that. He tried to sweep a ball that was straight on off stump and missed it completely. Tawfiq gets a wicket. The fearless fighters are 102 for 3. Kushal Kundar is the new batter. He'll be joining Omkar Patil, who's been there for 12 overs. Clearly the set batter and had taken his time at the start of his innings with his partnership with Amit. He played second fiddle there and now he's freeing his arms. So batting on 31 from 31 deliveries with 2 4s and 2 6s. He's in the right mood for the Fearless Fighters to set up a big total here in the first innings of the Welspun Premier League 2026. It's a dot ball to start off his innings. That's high in the air. And that's gone long. That's a big six. Oh, long off. Second ball for Kushal Kundar. Got a juicy half volley from Tawfiq that was dispatched for six. Happy to play that straight back to the bowler. So what a shot that was, first up in the innings. Oh, he's flicked that. You'll have to wait for the umpire's call. That's also going to go to the boundary. And that's going to be 4 leg byes. One more delivery to go in this over. Ten runs coming off this. A play and a miss. Dot ball to end the over. Fearless Fighters are 112 for 3 after 13 overs. Going at a decent rate. Just lost the 3 wickets. Have 7 wickets in hand. I think a couple of overs and then you can start seeing the intent and the fireworks from the Fearless Fighters. Vishal was looking in some fine touch. Sagar Patil is the new bowler. It's uppishly played, it's in the gap, but there is a fielder there. Just a single to start off the over. It's a little bit of a half-hearted shot there by Omkar Patil. But falls in no man's land, allowing him to take a single. Another one low full toss on the pads. Played to long on for another single. So they have a long on, a deep mid wicket, a long off. A third man and a deep point. Low full toss, flicked away. That's going to the fence for 4. Easy pickings. Has been dispatched. Look at that, on the pads. And just flicked away. Just goes past this fielder at short square leg. And what's another boundary? Fearless fighters dealing in the boundaries currently. It's nicely played down the ground. Should be a single. Happy to rotate the strike there. Omkar Patil has been very cautious when it comes to batting today. It's not given a chance to the bowlers. Sagar to Kushal. And this one's going. Where's this going? That's gone for 6. It's very close to the fielder running in from long off. We'll take a look at the replay. There's a big one coming straight down. Just about getting his hands on it. So excellent job there on the field. Just think need a little bit of a medical attention. We'll be back soon. So back to the cricket. 125. Right. It's a big wide. Tawfiq comes back into the attack, starts off with a wide. The end of 14 overs, 126 for 3 is a good score. And smashed straight down the ground, but Not timed as well as he would have liked. Omkar Patil gets Kushal Kundar back on strike. Clearly you know what his role is. Anything full has been dispatched for sixes, 2 huge sixes by Kushal. This one's going to be called wide again. Another wide in this over by Tawfiq. That's nicely, and that's going to be a misfield. Are they going to look for 2? No, that's cover. It's very lucky there. Flighted. Was an appeal for leg before. Denied by the umpire. So 1 leg by. Kushal and Omkar. He's hit that high. Where's that going? And couldn't reach there. Just could have fallen short of the fielder running in from the mid-wicket boundary. It's very lucky there, Kushal. Full hit straight. Couple of bounces straight to the fielder will be a single. Let's smash the mid-wicket. It's into the gap. That's going to be a boundary. Excellent shot by Kushal. They're really accelerating now. Scores 136 for 3. So they've clearly passed on the average score of the first innings here. Making a slight change in the field there as Shrime comes in to bowl his third over. Shrime to Omkar. Play and a miss. Starts off with a dot ball. Much required dot ball there for Shrime. And the lethal weapons. Steps out, hits that straight. Where's that going? 1 bounce and into the boundary for 4. It's an excellent shot. He took that on the full. And Omkar moves into the 40s. 140 for 3 in the 16th. That's a slight change of pace there. He saw that Omkar's coming down the ground and he bowled that slightly wide-ish. Much required dot ball. So 4 runs of the 3 deliveries here for Srimai, bowling his 3rd over. He opened the bowling for the Lethal Weapons. Another one played late, and is it into the gap? It is. They're looking for 2. Only Omkar was looking for 2. Oh, now they get it. It's a terrible throwback from the boundary. It was far away from the bowler. And the batters managed to take 1 more run. So Omkar Patil moves on to 45. Hit straight back to the bowler. Will be a dot ball. So it's a nice shot by Omkar, but that went straight to the bowler. Nice comeback there. Just the 6 runs conceded in this over. So Shadab comes to bowl his 4th. He's been the pick of the bowlers. And starts off with a wide. There he is again. This is another wide. Looks like he's struggling with his run up a little bit. Let's hope he doesn't have a niggle. It's been the pick of the bowlers for the Lethal Weapons. Bowl 3 for 12. Uppishly played. Easy pickings for long off. Gets Omkar Patil on strike. So Omkar is on the brink of a personal milestone. He's batting on 45. He's batted brilliantly. 2 6s and 2 4s. Full ball, play and a miss. This has been the situation between Shadab and Omkar. It's beautifully played. There's a chase by long off. That goes for 4. A brave effort running to his left 20 meters. Could not save that boundary. And Omkar Patil now on 49 runs. What a shot that is! And what a way to bring up your half century. That looks like a boundary as signaled by the umpire. Looked like a 6 for me. It's an excellent boundary by Omkar. Raises his bat to the crowd. This one hit high. And this one hit handsome. It's gone for 6. Back-to-back big hits from Omkar Patil as the fearless fighters race on to 159. Shadab in his last over has been taken to the cleaners. Let's play that straight to the fielder. Will be a single. And he'll keep strike at the end of 17 overs. It's 160 for 3. Really have the license to launch it now, the fearless fighters. Lethal Weapons not finding an answer to this partnership between Omkar and Kushal. Partnership of 58 runs already between the two. So it's been a busy time for the both of them in the middle. It's actually after Kushal came in that Omkar started accelerating. Both have been pretty good at that. 3 more overs to go now. Akshay Kamble. Nicely bowled. It's in the gap. Will get a single. Kushal Kundar will come on strike again. Has been a little away from the strike. So big 6 that's gone out of the ground. What a shot that is from Kushal. Short ball picked up straight over the deep mid-wicket boundary. That's a big, big 6. It's on the other side of the road. Go fetch it. Another one pulled away. Another one gone all the way. The umpires getting some exercise to do in these final overs. Look at that. Short ball. Up to the task. He knew that was coming. An easy 6 over the square leg boundary. Oh, it's a 4 given by the umpire, so made a change in the decision there. Kushal also moves into the 30s. You can see that it fell just inside. That's bowled wide outside the off stump and wide enough to be called wide by the umpire. Lethal weapon bowlers under a lot of pressure now. Both Vishal and Omkar batting with a lot of aggression. A small chat between the keeper and the bowler. You can do nothing to stop these two, just bowl Yorkers. This is smacked straight to mid-wicket. And is that the wicket? Finally, the end of the controversy. He has to walk back to the pavilion. 30 runs in 14 deliveries. That's your replay. It's a good catch taken on the boundary. It was a clean catch. That wasn't the problem. The celebration was the problem. So he tried to flick that over in the air and threw that over the boundary. That was the bone of contention. A funny one at that, though. .172 for 4. That is a wide. Sagar Sonavne is the new batter in at number 6 for the Fearless Fighters. Just got that on the pads. Will be a dot ball. Clearly now the Fearless Fighters are looking for that elusive 200 on the board. They can clearly make it, just a few big hits away. They have a set batsman. Full toss ball, smashed straight down the ground. Straight to long off. That is going to be the end of the 18th over. 174 for 4. The run rate is upwards of 9 runs and over. It's 9.67. This Sagar Patil, who's batting brilliantly on 61 from 49 balls, has been the mainstay of the batting for Fearless Fighters. It took his time at the start, but has paced his innings brilliantly. He's currently batting at strike rate of 124. It's a big wide down the leg side. He'll have to bowl that again. Sri Mai, who will bowl the 19th. Dot ball there to Omkar, rare dot ball. Foolish ball, played uppishly in the cover region. There is cover there, they're looking for two. Good throw back to the keeper, but good running between the wickets. Omkar Patil is keen to keep strike here. Good running by Sagar as well. He's running to the danger end. And a shot up in the air. One bounce, no man's land. 2 runs to Omkar again. $181 for 4. So it's been a very good over by Srimai. There's no boundary in this over, so they've restricted the batters. This one's played straight down the ground. And that's gone for 4. Bisecting, long on and long off for a boundary. Look at that. Nice shot, good follow through. Couple of bounces. No chance for the long on fielder, who was a little closer, but not close enough. So 11 runs of the 19th over. Make sure that the fearless fighters are now at 185 for 4. The batters have done a brilliant job in the middle there after being put into bat by the lethal weapons. Anurag Mankar. Steps out, Sagar. It's a dot ball. I think all he should be doing is giving Omkar the strike. If there's anyone who can make the fearless fighters reach 200 runs, it's Omkar Patil. Shot, and it's high in the air. It's an excellent catch taken. It really went in the air for a long time. Here's the replay. Struck it really well, but was high on the bat, so didn't get the direction, got the elevation, and nicely caught by the fielder at long off. So 2 dot balls back to back coming in the 20th over. You can also see Omkar Patil stranded at the non-striker's end. 185 for 5. Excellent bowling performance. He finally gets some bat to it and gets Omkar Patil on strike. The score is 185. And he got 3 deliveries for Omkar. He'll have to wait and watch how this unfolds. It's been a great innings by him, batting on 69 from just 53 deliveries. It's nicely bowled. Came in hard, banged it on the deck. That left the batter. The chest high delivery there. Was trying to just ram that behind the keeper. It's nicely bowled. Excellent bit of bowling there by Sagar. Just the 2 runs from 5 deliveries. This is the last ball of the innings. So play and a miss by the wicket keeper. They'll try to run as much as possible. They've got 1. They're looking for 2. And it's going to be a run out. Just the 1 run. To a huge cheer from his teammates. He's not out on 70. When we come back, Lethal Weapons will be chasing 188 in the finals of this Welspun Premier League 2026. We'll be back after a break. Back to the second innings, chasing a big score of 188 in this final of the Welspun Premier League 2026. Starts off with a wide. We have our respected umpires. Umpire Yasin is the main umpire for the first 10 overs, and umpire Om Singh standing on as leg umpire. Nicely bowled, but off the mark straight away. First runs on the board. Shadab on strike. What a shot that is! Played that on the offside. One bounce and into the boundary. This is the start they're looking at. It's a 6. What a shot that is! Umpire Yasin calls that a 6. Oh yes, it is a 6. Just over the boundary rope. The fielder from deep point couldn't just reach it there. Oh, they need a change of shoes there in the middle for Shadab. Back to the cricket. Flicked away. And good fielding there at shot fine. Will take a single and get Anurag on strike. It's nicely bowled. It's a good length. Getting some good bounce, Vishal Kundar. Excellent bowling, play and a miss, just goes past the outside edge there. Anurag looks to power that through the cover region. It's a nice ball to end the over from Kushal. Just the one wayward delivery that went for a 6. Lethal weapons. 9 for no loss after the end of the first. Need 179 runs in 115 balls. So just above, little less than 11 runs and over needed. Cut away nicely. Will be a single. Almost. Almost. Everything happening here. Hit straight back at the bowler, got a hand to it, went to mid-off, attempt at run out, good cricket all around. Both the teams have their tails up now. This looks to be a cracker of a contest. So wide down the leg side. Another one and same result. Umpire Yasin calling it a wide. It's nicely bowled. It's on the offside. Will be a dot ball. Bowling to his field now. Ramesh Singh. Have to go back to his run up. Excellent ball there, play and a miss. Took his left leg away for a big shot, missing it completely. Anurag batting on 1 run from 6 deliveries. Another excellent delivery, another play and a miss. It's not going towards the pitch of the ball for be the last ball of the over for Ramesh. Another excellent delivery. So 4 dot balls to Anurag. And a brilliant over comes to an end. 12 for no loss. Lethal weapons. Starts off with a wide. So extras do play a big role in the match. The first innings conceded 38 extras. Nice shot in the cover region. Just away from the fielder. Batters will be happy with a single. So yes, while we were on that, 38 extras in the first innings. And 4 already in the second out of the 14 runs that they've made. So you'll have to take a look at that. Foolish delivery. Straight to the fielder. Again, a single. Good bowling by Kushal. Good Shadab on strike. He goes for that big heave, but that's very, very wide and called so by the umpire. The new ball is swinging away from the batter. It's probably not in the control sometimes, and it goes wide. That's played high up in the air. He's not running for it. That's gone for a big 6, a half volley. Gone for a 6 from the bat of Shadab, the second in the match. Easy pickings. Look at that time so beautifully. Absolute middle of the bat. A 6 over long off. This one nicely bowled, but straight to the fielder. Will be a single. Gets Anurag back on strike. So Shadab clearly looks in the mood. Batting on 16 from 7 and 2 sixes. Short ball and flicked the pads of Anurag on the way. Good stop by the wicket keeper there. Great effort. So no runs. Another play and a miss. That's going to be the end of the third over. 23 for no loss. Required just about 9.7 runs an over. So, you know, a couple of good overs can do the trick. Still not a single wicket fallen for Lethal Weapons. So that's good to keep wickets in hand. You have Shadab at one end who is striking it beautifully. And Anurag holding his ground as his partner. Slight edge and be a quick single. And the first wicket falls. Tried to cut that, was very close to his body. Gets the inside edge straight on the stumps, and Ramesh Singh has been rewarded for his consistent line and length. Let's take a look at the replay here. Short and gets the inside edge. It's a little too close to his body to cut away. The first wicket falls for the Lethal Weapons. Number 3, Knuckle comes into bat. First ball, Knuckle was plays that but straight to the fielder, will be a dot ball. He's really kept the line and length very tight, Ramesh Singh. Good display of new ball bowling by a pacer. Plays that late, that's going to help him get off the mark. 25 for 1. Short ball played late. Just a single gets Knuckle back on strike. Edged. Mix up. It's going to be the end of the fourth over. 27 for 1, Lethal Weapons. Now the required run rate has gone to 10 runs an over. What an excellent delivery that is. Short ball, almost like a perfume ball. Getting some purchase from the wicket, Anuj Kapoor. Nice take down the leg side. Is calling for a wicket, but it may have flicked the pads. May have flicked something on the way. Good start. Another short ball played late, straight to the fielder. Will be a single to get Shadab on strike. He's been away from the batting crease for the last over and a half, so it'll be interesting to see how he looks at this now. 2 lovely sixes already in his innings of 18 runs. Nicely bowled. Bowling a hard length and very close to the batter, not allowing him any space to cut that away to the square leg region for a single or a boundary. That's slashed. Couple of bounces and into the boundary for 4. Much needed boundary there. That is his sweet spot, Shadab. If you bowl it wideish, he waited for it, slashed it and slashed it hard. Gone behind square for a boundary. this one short and really works to the benefit of the lethal weapons. A wide and 4 byes. Score moves on to 36 now. That came off the bat of Shadab. Shadab races to 26 of 12 deliveries, 2 sixes and 2 fours. So excellent start for Shadab and lethal weapons. The current run rate is 7.2. They require a little above 10 runs and over. Nilesh Kale comes to bowl, wide given by umpire Yasin. Another wide. 2 wides to start the over for Nilesh. Flicked away. Slight misfield. Is that going to run towards the boundary? It is. No, good fielding effort. Extra run conceded, but it was a nice shot tucked away from his leg side. .39 for 1 now in the 6th. Hit straight down the ground. Not timed well enough, but that's in the gap. That's gone for 4. Mid-on couldn't get it. Mid-off was running for it. The minute that left the outfield, it is 4. First boundary on the board for Knuckle. He's flicked out of his pads. Will be a single and gets Shadab on strike. Play and a miss. That stayed a little low for Shadab. He's looking to really go at it at these wide-ish deliveries. That's wide. He'll have to bowl that over again. Nilesh Kale, it's been a longish over already. So beautiful shot, stand and deliver by Shadab. Half volley and 1 bounce and 4 into the cover region. Oh no, that's signal 6 by the umpire. The replay just confirmed. What a strike that was from Shadab. An excellent shot. Let's see the replay again quickly. Yes, that went all the way. Another play and a miss. He was really trying for that big shot, Shadab. A dot ball on this occasion. And it's going to be the end of the 6th over. The lethal weapons are 52 for 1. Require 136 at around 9.7 runs and over. Anuj Kapoor to continue. Played late and played nicely. Are they going to look for 2? Yes, they do. And the throw's been a little wide, so good running between the wickets and 2 runs to start the over. Shot and flicked away. That goes to the fine leg boundary for 4. Fine leg was inside the circle. Wrong line to bowl there. Easy pickings for Knuckle. He moves on to 16. Got a couple of good boundaries there. Short and nicely bowled. Play and a miss. Dot ball. Good comeback by Anuj. That one was nicely defended, but a single squeeze in the in circle nonetheless gets the explosive Shadab on strike. Another nicely bowled delivery, another dot ball. Just trying to take a look at where the ball is taken off. Shadab. Another play and a miss. Dot ball to end the over. Just 7 runs from it. 59 for 1 after 7 overs. Change in the bowling. Amit Dive comes to bowl. Had a good day with the bat earlier today. We'll be bowling some spin, looks like, because the keeper's called for the helmet and is keeping short. So Knuckle will face Amit. Low full toss. They're looking for 2. Almost. They managed to easily. Excellent running between the wickets. Good coordination between Knuckle and Shadab. Shadab was quick to call for the second, while Knuckle was completing his first. And completed that comfortably. Here's Amit. Shot flicked away. Easy pick up and throw. Oh, it's nice throw. Shadab sending Knuckle back on that occasion. It looked a little tricky there for either of the batters. So wide down the leg side. Nicely bowled. This time it's going quite short of the keeper there. Into no man's land on the leg side, so couple of easy runs for Shadab. Shadab moves on to 34 of 18 deliveries, batted brilliantly, shown a lot of positive intent from the start. That's nicely bowled by Amit. Watchfully played by Shadab. Understands he needs to stay there for a little longer as the runs keep coming. Pull that away on the leg side. It stops just before the boundary. Will be a couple of runs. They'll be happy to take the doubles. Last ball of the over. Calls for leg before going down is the call from umpire Om Singh. Dot ball to end the over at 67 for 1 after 8. Slight changes in the field. They're moving the third man towards the boundary. Standing very fine. There's a short fine leg as well now. So don't expect him to bowl on the leg side. There's one player at deep mid wicket. The rest are all on the offside. It's a long on as well. Played one bounce and straight to long off. Wasn't timed as well as he would have liked, but that had to be timed out of the ground. Was very lucky it fell safe. Low full toss, flung away to the square leg boundary for 4. Easy pickings for Shadab. He moves to 40 of 22 deliveries. It's a nice confident shot there. That smashed over cover. He's not running for it. Oh, that's a good save. Now he has to run for it. They managed 2 runs. Would have been 2 runs anyway. Not well timed as much as he would have liked, Shadab. But he's batting brilliantly here for the lethal weapons. Nice shot. Straight to long on. Was hit hard. Will be just a single. Knuckle on strike now. It's a nice looking shot and great attempt by the bowler. He stopped it with his feet. I hope he's fine. It didn't hit a shin or a bone there. Yeah, he's a courageous guy there, Sanjay. And certainly stopped a couple of runs for his team. It was a blazing drive down the ground. Happy to take the single. 10 runs from that over. 77 for 1 after 9. 111 runs required of 11 overs. Just about 10 runs and over. $11 runs and over, in fact. It's an excellent fight back by the Lethal Weapons. It won the toss, chose to bowl, conceded 187 runs, and have been off to a flyer. Just the one wicket that they've lost. Plenty of wickets in hand now. 111 needed of 66. Amit is back into the attack. Slight bit of field placements there. They have a short cover for the catch there. Long off standing very straight. Short ball played late for a single to add to the tally. Nice shot down the ground. Straight to long on for a single. Good start to the over by Amit. Not giving much room to the batters, but the batters as well picking up the singles. Nicely bowled, dot ball to Shadab. Another excellent delivery, dot ball. Excellent shot down the ground. That's 4, signal by umpire Om Singh. Much needed boundary. And Shadab moves on to 49 with one more ball left in this over. And that's a single, and that brings up his 50 in this match. The second batter to score a 50 in this all-important Welspun Premier League 2026. Is the halfway mark at 10 overs and 104 runs required of 60 balls. And there's a drinks break. Back after the break. What a shot that is. Some unfortunate misfield and has gone for 4. It's a good delivery by Anuj Kapoor. Boundary straight after the drinks break. Short ball. That's a single, straight to long off. Lovely partnership between these two. 65 runs already on the board. Played late. And just a single in spite of that slight misfield. $90 for 1, midway stage of the 11th over. Anuj Kapoor bowling his third. Nicely bowled again, straight to the point. Fielder, good fielding effort. 1 run. Short ball play and miss. Very close to the stumps to be cut away. Dot ball for Anuj. So good comeback after being hit for 4 in the first ball. And 3 singles after that. So just the 7 runs. Short and played again for a single by Knuckle, who will keep strike. The 12th over, 92 for 1. So Ramesh Singh comes back to bowl. He's been the pick of the bowlers. 2 overs, 1 for 7 at the start of the second innings. Dug out straight to cover. Dot ball to start the over. Good start by Ramesh. Line and length. Another excellent delivery. Wrapped on the pads and given. Much needed wicket. Big wicket of Knuckle Wase goes down. He shuffled on his offside and trapped right in front. Ramesh Singh getting the second scalp for the Lethal Weapons. That's the replay. Bowled straight on the stumps. He shuffled too much onto his off stump there. Was trapped right in front. Knuckle. He was batting brilliantly. And Now the second wicket has to fall. An excellent partnership of almost 70 runs there between the two. Nice shot first up by Sagar. It's in the gap. Are they going to look for two? Yes, they do. Throw back to the keeper. Cannot stop the batter from taking 2 runs. Off the mark with a couple straight away, Sagar. Well dug out by the batter and well bowled by Ramesh. It's almost a Yorker length. Couple of balls to go. What a lovely shot that is. Where's that going? That's gone all the way for 6. A rare 6 coming of the bowling of Ramesh, but this time it was half volley and a set batter. Shadab sends that straight to the long on boundary for a big 6. He goes on to 62 of 34 deliveries as the Lethal Weapons cross 100 runs in the 12th over. Another one gets the outside edge. Enough pace on the ball. That's another boundary from the bat of Shadab. 64 runs. 66 runs for Shadab. Lethal Weapons 105 for 2 after 12 overs. Need 83 in 48 balls. Little less than 10.5 runs an over. We just need these kind of overs to come frequently, and it will be a job well done for the Lethal Weapons. Fearless Fighters really looking for a wicket there. They need more wickets at regular intervals. Amit comes to bowl. Gets the outside edge, straight to short third. For a single, gets Shadab on strike. This is indeed a wonderful opportunity for Shadab. He's a set batter, can take his team home. About 8 overs to go. Field for LBW, chance of a run out. Everything happening in the middle there. Lots of pressure applied. Lethal Weapons almost lucky there, not being given out LBW, and then they look for that single. There was another run out opportunity, so they still survive the batters. Easy single. Where is that going? What happened there? Look at the replay. This ball down the leg side. It hit the pad. The bat flew towards square leg. That is a single taken by the batter. Now he's looking for a change of gloves. Sagar. My bad, it was Shadab. Oh, it's nicely bowled and well kept. Good keeping there. Just keeping it tight so far, Amit. Half volley into the gap. That's 4 from the bat of Sagar. Much needed boundary for the Lethal Weapons. That was full and wide, and he slashed at it. There's nobody there behind square on the offside, and that's gone for 4. "75 runs needed now in 7 overs. Wickets are a key for the fearless fighters. They don't pick up wickets. It's not going to be easy for them to win the trophy tonight. Need to break a partnership. Bold shot, slashed away. What a shot that is. Couple of bounces and over the rope for 4. Umpire Yasin signaling 4. What a way to start the over for the Lethal Weapons and Sagar. And Shadab. Shadab moves into the 70s. Kushal Kundar. Who opened the bowling for fearless fighters. Bowled that one short and wide, and Shadab up to the task. Another one slightly wide-ish. Tried to hit that very hard. Missed it in the bargain. Dot ball. A good comeback by Kushal. Nicely played straight down the ground. The single will get Sagar on strike. They need a boundary or two every over. I've got that for this over now. It's nicely bowled. Another dot ball. Excellent ball, play and a miss. So in spite of being hit for 4 of the first ball, just the 6 runs in this over. Oh, it's well bowled. Good comeback by Kushal. $118 for 2 now. Lethal Weapons of 14 overs require 70 runs in 6 overs. Shadab to take strike. Shot, cut away, and a boundary that was spinning away, and that went for 4. He had a lot of time to cut that away, and he overrun himself, the fielder. Really unfortunate for him, but a boundary for Lethal Weapons and Shadab nonetheless. He moves out to 75 runs now. What an excellent bit of batting by Shadab. He's really been at it from the first over, where he swacked his first ball for a 6. 41 balls for a 75. He's also had some good contributions from the other batter, Knuckle. Now it's all Shadab. Anuj Kapoor bowling his last over. What a shot that is. Was that going? That's going all the way. He picked that one off beautifully. Flung that over long on for a big 6. Look at that. What a shot that is. He read the bowler's mind too soon. What a brilliant start to the over. 10 runs on the board already. Another one shot, muscled it. And that's gone for another boundary. What a shot that is. Long off for standing very straight. And he found the gap brilliantly, Shadab. He can see the ball like a football. And he moves into the 80s. $60 needed now of 34 deliveries. Very expensive over. 14 runs from it already. Shot and tried to hit that very hard, given he's asking for a wide there. Umpire says no, it's a dot ball, sir. Excellent batting so far from Shadab. Full toss ball all the way for 6. Cannot wait for the umpire signal to see that, because everybody in the crowd saw that going sailing over the square leg boundary for 6. There it is. A lot of people in the crowd jumping around there, jumping out of sheer happiness and entertainment provided, and only from the bat of Shadab. Another short ball. And as he dropped it, he has dropped by long off. Oh, heartbreak. Shadab survives. Lethal Weapons 139 for 2 in 15 overs. Just about 10 runs an over needed now. For the last couple of overs, Fearless Fighters look like they have no comeback. But it's a game of cricket, and a wicket can change everything now. Fearless Fighters have to get their best bowlers in to take a wicket. Need the best guy to take a wicket. They have any chance in this match. 139 on board already. Missed a step or two there. This is a great contest. Ramesh Singh versus Shadab. And it's a big shot. Big 6 over mid-wicket. Half volley converted. Oh, what batting display by Shadab. Such a sweetly timed 6. Oh, it's a big one. Incredible start to the over. Still finding the ball there. Shadab on 92 runs. 6 sixes and 9 fours. 98. A shot away from a century. A 145 for 2. Ramesh Singh taken to the cleaners this time around. Pick that one up. Going towards the square leg boundary. Where's that going? That crosses the line, and that's century for Shadab. Coming in the final of the Welspun Premier League 2026. It's been a fabulous outing. The celebrations are all worth it. The crowd going gaga is all worth it. The opposition cheering him is showing respect to a class bat given the pressure. Suddenly, the battings and the entertainment and the cricket's all about Shadab's century. It's going down leg. Will be a leg by. "39 runs needed of 28 deliveries. The difference between runs required and balls is getting less and less by the over, unless they're able to take a wicket. It's a dot ball. Rare dot ball given the situation. The scorers, the umpires and the ball boys outside the boundary line have been very busy in the last couple of overs. Some fabulous batting from Shadab. Sagar is batting, had the best seat in the house back then. Short, straight to the bowler, dropped. Not the easiest of catches on the follow through, but they'll take a single. 151 now. Lethal Weapons have breached 150, and it is them going at 10 runs and over. It's a big heave on the offside. One bounce. Falls in no man's land. Managed 2 runs there, Shadab. Overthrows. Oh. Overthrows. That's very sad. No one backing there. The throw was decent from Amit Dive. Starts off with a dot ball. Still 35 runs needed from 24 deliveries. Smash straight down the ground. 1 run to long off. Another single. Kushal bowling it short there. Play and a miss. Just the 2 runs in 4 deliveries. Lovely shot! Straight 6! That came out of nowhere. It was a good length delivery. He just picked that one up beautifully. Straight over the umpire's head for 4. Umpire Om Singh raising his hands again for yet another 6. This time from the bat of Sagar. Appeal and given. Soft dismissal. What a response from the bowler. Sagar Navgane has to walk back to the pavilion. They almost made it with his partner Shadab at the other end. This is the replay. Good comeback by Kushal. Slightly back of the length delivery. He went for a big shot, got a faint edge, and he knew it. The umpire was going to raise his finger, so another wicket falls. Wicket number 3 falls for the Lethal Weapons on 161 runs. There's 27 runs needed of 3 overs, just 9 overs apiece. The situation is a little towards the Lethal Weapons because they have Shadab batting brilliantly on 105. He's batting with a strike rate of 205. 7 sixes and 10 fours. Amit Deve comes to bowl his 4th. He's been fairly tidy, just 21 runs of his 3 overs. Right. Looks to go for the big shot. There is a single to deep mid wicket. Gets the new batter Srimay on strike. This is going to be an interesting over and an interesting contest. I think Fearless Fighters would be trying to keep Shadab off the strike. Here he is, Srimay, facing his first ball. Foolish delivery, flicked away on the leg side. That's going. That could be 3 runs. Nope, that's a good throw. It's going to be a couple of runs. Just straight off his line there, Amit. Could have easily been a single. Low full toss played straight down the ground. 1 run to Srimay. He's not wasted time to give his partner Shadab the strike. 23 needed of 15 balls now. And 6 over long off. Big 6. There's no chance for the fielder. It sailed over the boundary. Good 10 feet. "14 balls, 17 runs needed now. Another big shot that's in the air. Couple of bounces into the boundary for 4, going in no man's land. He's picking his spots brilliantly. Don't know what the confusion is there in the middle, but this is some excellent batting performance. A wideish half volley heaved away on the offside over cover into no man's land for another boundary. Shadab batting brilliantly, 116 now. Run per ball needed. And Shadab gets a single and will keep the strike. Run a ball required in 2 overs. Surely Shadab has got the lethal weapons home. He's played an innings of a lifetime. Some incredible cricket. That last over went bang bang. "15 runs off the last over from Amit Dive. Short, cut away, into the gap. Couple of easy runs for Shadab. 10 needed of 11. Fearless fighter needs some quick wickets here to be in the match, or will have to be at the receiving end of this finals. Easy single. Happy to take the single there, Shadab. Gets Srimay on strike. He's not too perturbed with the situation. 3 of 2. Nilesh to Srimay. What a lovely shot that is, into the boundary for 4. Smashed that between deep cover and long off for a boundary that was timed brilliantly. Wideish delivery. Oh, that's just rest to the boundary for 4. Five needed of 9 for the lethal weapons. Tried to hit that one again, but will be a single. Gets Shadab on strike. 2 more balls to go in this over. Another over left. And the Lethal Weapons are 1 hit away from winning the Welspun Premier League 2026. How is he going to do this? Where's that going? That's gone out of the way. They won the league. It's the winning shot. Look at the team run to the ground. A fabulous batting performance by Shadab. He's hit some massive sixes tonight. They've won by 7 wickets. Look at that winning shot. He's heaved that over the deep mid-wicket boundary for a big 6. No chance there. What a performance. A truly memorable one. Ladies and gentlemen, the champions of the Welspun Premier League 2026, Lethal Weapons.